Ice conditions are still not that good. They are getting better, but we know that we're going to get an opportunity to go out and get some ice fishing activity in this winter. And those using ice houses in North Dakota have a few regulations they should be keeping in mind. Doug Lear from North Dakota Game and Fish is joining us to talk about exactly some of those rules. And I guess the first one that I know a lot of people always wonder is, do ice houses have to be licensed in the state of North Dakota?
And that's a good place to start, Kyle. No, they don't technically have to be licensed. You don't have to pay a fee to get it licensed in North Dakota. But if you're going to be leaving an ice house unattended out on the water, leaving it out overnight or leaving it, whatever the reason may be, then you have to have either your personal information on their name and phone number, or also new this year is a registration number that links back to you, where it's a number that you can use for your game and fish equipment, whether it's an ice house or a tree stand, something like that. So they don't technically have to be licensed, but there is some regulations that do apply for that kind of purpose there, Kyle.
What other rules are there that people need to follow if they're leaving them out on the ice?
Yeah, and they need to be able to float. They need to be made of floatable materials. People say, well, can I use maybe an old truck box, or can I use some other type of piece to use as shelter? You can use that, but you can't leave it out there unattended unless it is made out of material that can float. So you can use about anything that you want. An old school bus, you can use that. But if you're going to leave it out there, then it has to be made of materials that are able to float out there.
Have you heard quickly any update on some of the ice conditions out there what you're hearing?
And you let off with a great point. Is ice conditions are improving, but the word is still caution. Please use caution. There might be some places with 6 inches of ice on one spot of the lake, and other parts of the lake may still have open water, so please use extreme caution when you're venturing out.
All right, Doug Lear with North Dakota Game and Fish. Thanks for coming in.
You're welcome.